EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the Ocean Course at Kiawah Island, we bring you first-round coverage of the Carolina Open. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. Russell Henley is the leader. He's off to a 4-under start. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to get off to a hot start and maybe make an early move up the AM leaderboard. Frank, this tournament here at Kiawah, a special one, no question in its own right. It's so beautiful here, and there's a lot at stake. But for a young golfer, just curious, how do you keep the focus on the here and now, knowing full well that next week is the Masters?
That's the magic question, Rich, and I think that's really the definer of the best in the game and the also-rans. I would put it down to an old cliche, tomorrow never comes, right? We always live in today. And if you have to resist looking forward. We know a huge event is going to be the following week, but really, as an athlete, you have to get better day by day. So the goal today is to be a better player today than what you were yesterday. Tomorrow, which I know I just said, never comes, you've got to do the same thing again.
This one looks right on point.
Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? Not that bad, but it is a great approach shot.
8 feet remaining here for birdie. Nah, missed it left. That's a letdown. Safely in. It's a par here at the first, and he'll stay at even par. Frank, looking out onto that marsh, no doubt there are alligators roaming around. So it's a good time to remind our players that this is where they decide how much of that marsh they want to bite off with the tee shot here.
Yeah, I don't really advise biting too much off, Rich. This is almost an S-shaped par 5. I mean, there's a long run-up down that right side. So basically anything in a straight line, a good tee shot, still going to be able to reach.
Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second. Yeah, mission accomplished. On into, didn't fly it all the way there, but got enough release in good shape. So after 2 good shots to get here, this a long look for a possible eagle. close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2. Up next, the 390-yard par 4 third, where you stand on an island-like tee, driving across the marsh to an extremely wide fairway. You have to be precise on your approach here because of the elevated tabletop green. Miss the putting surface, and par is a challenge. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. So now from just 76 yards away, here's his second. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Frank, a great designer like Pete Dye keeps you on your toes. So after the short third, you come to the long par 4 fourth. This is all you want, especially off the tee. You can let it rip.
You're right. It's a big par 4, that blind tee shot. That's one thing. Those bunkers down the right side. But if you don't find the fairway, irrespective of where that wind's coming from, you start having to zigzag your way around a hole that's nearly 500 yards long.
In the heart of the fairway, 180 yards in.
No, it's not close, but it is on the green.
Down to Iona, this for birdie.
Well, there's going to be a wee bit of movement from left to right in the middle of this putt, but it should pretty much flatten out from there.
gave that a pretty good run. Little short, but that's not bad. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain at 1 under par. Here we are now at the first par 3 on the course, 207-yard fifth. Massive green will entice you, but be careful. If you're on the wrong part of the putting surface, a 2-putt will be a challenge. And that one not quite on the green. It's going to wind up just missing the putting surface by a foot or so. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll remain right where he is. Pete Dye always felt that the best way to play this 6th hole, Frank, was right to left off the tee with the wind coming off your left shoulder. You agree with that? Is that the right way to go?
Yeah, I still think you've got to hit it down that left side. One of Pete Dye's sort of genius architectural traits is he forces you to aim what you think is in the right direction. Then when you get down there, you realize it's too far to one side. This looks like you should hit it down the right, but promise me, hit it down the right, you're going to be in the rough.
To the right.
It's been good driving so far. That ball bounces into the rough, so just the first fairway miss today.
Ball sitting okay here for his 2nd here at the 6th. Not only a long putt, but a bending putt. Strong right to left in this one. They'll be very pleased just to get this one within a couple of feet. Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll stay right where he is. Kiowa 7th is a par 5 measuring out at 579 yards. If he can take a drive over the edge of that right side bunker area, you'll have a good chance of getting on the green in 2. And that will do just fine. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Oh, missed it right. Just didn't have the right line. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. Second par 3 here on the front side. The 8th. Frank, it appears to be relatively simple, but I'm guessing there's a little more to it.
There certainly is. You've got to respect the back of the screen on this par 3. Anything over the back is almost an automatic bogey. And also there's a faint ridge in the screen, a good 12, 13 paces on. Once the ball gets beyond that in the air, it's going to scoot towards the back of the green. So it might look simple. Give it another thought.
Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. Now a 7-footer. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay right where he is. The final hole on this front side is a right-to-left par 4 at 514 yards. A lone pot bunker right off the tee must be avoided, and most players will be left with a mid to long iron into a green with more than its share of humps and hollows. beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Well, Ione has had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Yeah, that's a pretty good putt, just a little bit off the mark. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th, and this will be a 1 under front side as he goes out in 35. Through 9 holes, good time to take a deep breath and look out at that spectacular panorama, which this tee does allow you to do, Frank, as it sits right atop a sand dune. It's really pretty.
It is, and it's another hole that still goes in that westerly direction. When you look down at this fairway, you have to respect the right side. Right side is a complete and utter no-no. That's where all the big numbers come. So if you're going to err a little on the left side. The hole does open up. Second shot's going to have to be played across the bunker, but this putt will get your attention to start the back 9. Another great tee shot. By my count, only missed 1 fairway today, so that's 7 of 8. Easy to see that's the best way to play this golf course. Oh, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
10-foot putt left. That's the way to start the backside. A perfect read. It's a birdie at number 10. We arrive here at the 593-yard par 5 11th. Off the tee, it is imperative to miss the sand areas on the right side. On the second shot, best to lay up to the right, taking the waist area on the left side out of play. Do that, and you'll have a good chance at a good score. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Third shot, looking for a good one.
Oh, I always knew that was going to be a good shot when it left the club face. What's that, 8 or 9 feet? Excellent shot.
A straightforward look here for birdie. Yes, good start to this backside. Back-to-back birdies here at 10 and 11. And he'll move to 3 under here, just one shot off the lead. More fun now from Pete Dye here at the par 4 12th. This is the widest fairway on the golf course, but then it is one of the narrowest approaches.
Yeah, it's also the start of 2 very important par 4s here at Kiawah Ridge, because the drive here and 13 has to be spot on. This one has bunkers, but both second shots will have water in play.
Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee.
Good shot, safely on the green and a birdie chance.
13 feet away. How about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. And he's going to move to 4 under par, just one shot off the top spot. The par 4 13th here at the Ocean Course is a beauty, demanding strategy off the tee. Challenging the canal running down the right side allows you to possibly shorten the hole, but playing away from the canal brings a cluster of pot bunkers into play left. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. That's well played, and now a good look at birdie. Oh, everything going right now. That a fourth consecutive birdie. Par 3 14th here at the Ocean Course. Just gorgeous, but it is treacherous. You're exposed to the wind up there on the green, and you might need to hit, I don't know about lumber, but low iron at a minimum, Frank. This is a great hole.
It certainly is. It can play as long as 240 yards, but it's one of those holes too. If you were aware of the fact that most of the field's going to play it in 3.5 or 4 shots, you would take 3 every single day. But I'm going to tell you now, that's exactly what they do in this hole. Don't try and make it 2. Take a 3. You will gain on the field. Listening?
Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. Now this for another birdie. Oh, right by the hole. The longer putts, you don't mind as much. The short ones, they tend to sting. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay at 5 under. The 15th is a par 4 at 466 yards. The landing area is a little more benign than some of the other par 4s on the course, but missing left up near the green is where the score could really start to add up. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. From a bit of a downslope here, his second to the par 4.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really. Outside chance for birdie.
Oh, yes, a perfect putt there. It is in for birdie here at 15. Final par 5 of the day here at the Ocean Course is the 16th. Frank, this was a pivotal hole down the stretch at the 2021 PGA Championship.
It certainly was reachable in the right conditions, but you look at that fairway, even though it's wide, it's split in two sections. The right side is the flat side and the top side. The left side of this fairway, it all runs down to the hill. Got to be a little lucky, but good looking hole. That green sitting up on the top of the hill as well with huge sandy area on the left. So if anything, just respect the right side when you're coming into this par 5 green. But remember, you are playing a great par 5.
And that is dead center right down the middle here to start the hole. Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5. Now his third, staring right at the green.
Oh, just a beautiful performance, and this round looks like it's going to get even better. Just a beautiful iron shot. The sound off that club face.
Chance now for another birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. A birdie here at 1. And he's going to claim the top spot on the leaderboard here with 2 holes to go here in round 1. You think TPC Sawgrass has Pete Dye's most diabolical par 3 17th? This one is a close second at 223 yards. It is a full carryover water to a green that slopes left to right towards the water. If you try to play it safe and go left, 2 deep bunkers are there to make life difficult. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And this will stay a 1-shot lead. Time to get it to the house. Here we are at the par 4 18. Look, championship level golf. Frank, you know this. You contended at the majors. You want a hard-earned par on that final hole. And this is every bit of it.
And more, that's for sure too. When you stand on this tee, it's over 500 yards long as par 4. And to remember the rest of the golf course, you are finishing a round on the longest championship golf course in the history of the game.
And that one gonna wind up in the bunker. Nah, coming out of the bunker, just couldn't get enough club head on the ball and comes up well short. Just took control out of the sand and that one able to hold the green needle run off into the shortstop. This from 7 feet. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he's going to fall to 6 under par. This a good position to be in after day one for our featured golfer. Just a shot back and playing well.
Yeah, there or thereabouts. I think that's a good indicator that they're certainly going to be in contention come Sunday.
So that should just about do it. For all of us at EA Sports, thanks for spending some time with us on the road to the Masters.